Hi guys, what's up? Tori here. First off, apologies for the bad lighting. It is a really cloudy, gloomy day today, and it's raining and cold and nasty outside. And I don't have the greatest lighting in the house, so yeah, I have the windows open to try to give a little natural lighting so this video isn't so super dark, but I'm working with the best I got, so sorry about that. But this video is basically just an update video. I know I haven't posted a new video for like 2 weeks now, and I normally try to get one up at least once a week, but my life took a crazy turn into awful insanity and just a lot. In my last video, I updated you guys on my mom and that things weren't good. Her cancer was back, and sorry, I'm gonna try and get through this, but she initially started making improvements after she had her surgery. She was on a ventilator, and if you guys follow me on Instagram at all, you already know this, but this is just for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. But and she initially started making improvements, but then she went downhill. Her lungs were damaged from when she had her blood clots in January, and initially she was making improvements, but then she kind of took a turn for the worst and wasn't making improvements anymore. And Wednesday, March 9, as a family, we had actually made the painful decision because the doctors had talked to us and um, said that, even if they do get her off the ventilator, it'd be like a month down the road, and even then she would still have to have a tracheotomy, which is that hole they put in your neck, and they put a breathing tube on the neck in there. She would have to have one of those, and um, they said she would have to undergo a ton of therapy, and it would be a long ways before she would even be able to get chemo. And they said, and then meanwhile, during that entire time, she would have also had to have been in a nursing home until she had, healed and recuperated. And they said, and meanwhile, during that entire time, the cancer would be growing and spreading, and chances are she wouldn't have made it to have chemo anyway. And they said, during that whole time, she's just going to suffer. And they said, it is up to you as a family, but in all reality, trying to prolong her life just that little bit, just for her to suffer that for that long and never even make it to chemo, it wouldn't be very nice on her. So we actually had made the decision that as a family, when we were ready, we were going to be pulling the tube and letting my mom go. But then the next day, Thursday, March 10th, woke up that morning. I stayed by my aunt's house that night because I was kind of a wreck and I wanted to stay with my aunt. She only lives 2 blocks away from us, so it's woke up that morning, had breakfast, and then we got a call from my dad saying we had to go to the hospital right away. My mom had taken a turn for the worse. And also, I forgot to mention that they were also pretty sure that the cancer was already spreading to her lungs too at that point. They weren't totally sure because they couldn't, in the state she was in, they couldn't do a CAT scan on her or anything anyway, but they were pretty sure it was already spreading to her lungs anyway. But then, as I said, Thursday, March 10, I had breakfast, and we got a call from my dad that we had to head to the hospital. That the hospital called, and we had to go right away and get there because she had taken a turn for the worse. And my entire family was there: me, my dad, brother, sister, brother-in-law, niece, my aunt and uncle and their family, and then all my mom's siblings, all my dad's siblings. Everybody was there at the hospital, and we were pretty much told her abdomen and was starting to fill with fluid, which they said partially because she was retaining so much fluid with just being on all the IVs and stuff, and they said it also probably was the cancer causing it to But her abdomen was filling with fluid, which was pushing on her diaphragm, which was putting pressure on her lungs and making her lungs even worse. And they had her ventilator settings set as high as they could go. And they said pretty much the ventilator is the only thing keeping her alive at this point. And they said the only thing to stop the fluid would be surgery, but she would never make it through another surgery. And so Thursday, March 10, at 1:22 p.m., my mom passed away. We all got to say our goodbyes to her, and then we pulled the tube and let her take her last breaths. I'm sorry, guys. But, yeah. That was the hardest thing to ever go through ever in my life, to sit there and watch my mom breathe her last breaths. And she passed away Thursday, March 10, and the doctor pronounced her at 1:22 p.m. And she went home to be with God, and that for me is a comforting thing, to know that she is in heaven with God. She's enjoying all the happiness in the world, and I know she's always watching over me, and she's always gonna be with me in my heart. And yeah, so I'm at peace knowing that she's no longer suffering, she's no longer sick, she's no longer hurting, she's in a place where there's none of that, and she's happy, and she's okay, and she's healthy again, you know. I do have happiness in that, but it still is so hard. My mom was one of my best friends. Her and I talked about everything, did tons of things together, and she was my rock, guys. She got me through so much, and honestly, I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my mom. I wouldn't. Honestly, my mom has gotten me through so much in life. Like, I don't even know. You guys have just no idea. Like, I probably wouldn't even be alive today if it wasn't for her, honestly. Like, I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for her. If I didn't have her for my mom, and so, yeah, it's been so hard trying to adjust back to life. And you're talking the day after we died, we went to the funeral home and planned her funeral, and then that following Monday was visitations, and then Tuesday was her funeral, and it's just been an absolutely insane last couple of weeks, and it's been so hard, so rough. And just this week I got back to work. I went back to work this Monday, and it was this Tuesday, a week ago this Tuesday was my mom's funeral, and so it's been a week. It's actually 2 weeks ago today was when she died. So I'm trying to adjust, trying to get back into my routine, and it's just so hard because I mean, my younger brother, he's a senior in high school this year, and so I kind of feel like I've had to take over as my mom for him a little bit, and to help him get through his last bit of his high school career. And taking over the house. I've taken over the house and trying to keep the house together and looking clean, and it's hard being in here because 90% of the things in this house are my mom's, and it's hard. I miss her so much. Not a second goes by where I don't miss her and where I don't want her back, and I would love to if I could have my mom back in her healthy body, I would love it. I just miss her so much. It's so hard trying to adjust and get back into life, and that's why I haven't made any videos, because I've just been trying to get back into life and into my routine and trying to adjust. So bear with me for a while, guys. You might not get too many videos for a while. I do for sure plan on making my 6-month post-op video, because my mom was very proud of my journey, so that's something I want to keep going, is sharing that journey for sure. As far as getting back into reborn videos, don't worry, the babies are still around, they're still fine. But you guys gotta give me some adjustment time to get back into life. So just kind of bear with me. There's probably not going to be too many reborn videos for a while. I will try to maybe do one, if not this week, maybe next week. But like I said, guys, just kind of bear with me, give me time to adjust into my life. And I'm still in the grieving process and trying to heal too. I mean, I'm doing, I guess I'm doing as well as that should be expected. You know, I'm not doing great, but I wouldn't say I'm doing terrible either. And like I said, I'm trying to adjust and things, and I am horribly stressed over all this too, and just, yeah, just a lot going on. So, like I said, just please bear with me and hold me and keep me in your prayers, guys. Keep me and my whole family in your prayers. This just has been so hard because everything just happened so fast and it was so unexpected, and it's been hard. So keep us all in your prayers that we're able to adjust and get back into our routines and all that. And I thank you guys so much for being amazing and supportive. I haven't really gotten any comments of people being like, "Where are you? Why aren't you back?" And so that's good. I got one message from someone asking me where I was and if I was okay, but that was it. It was just one message. So I'm glad I haven't gotten too many of those, because I know some other YouTubers who get that a lot when they don't make videos for a period of time. So I do thank you guys for that, and I thank you for the kind messages on my last video about that you were thinking of me and my family and praying for us on the last video I made when I was just updating you on my mom. So I just thank you guys so much for being amazing. You guys are very, very wonderful, and I appreciate you guys so much. I am really close to 1,000 subscribers, and because you guys have been so amazing on this journey, I am highly considering doing a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I haven't 100% decided what it is I would do if I do a giveaway, and I'm not 100% decided on if I'm going to do it or not, because I gotta see where things are at financially too once that point comes. But so yeah, I'm definitely really considering that. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this video. Stay tuned for a 6-month post-op video on my weight loss journey, gastric sleeve journey. I do plan on getting that up soon. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I will see you guys in the next video. And also be sure to follow me on Instagram at kittycatlol3, same as my YouTube, for more regular pictures and updates and stuff, because that's a good way to follow me there as well. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.